Our top story tonight on Gravitas is about the civil war against Hindus in Bangladesh, a war in which mobs backed by the government are attacking, killing Bangladeshi Hindus who are and always have been citizens of the land. A one-sided war in which millions are living in terror. A government-sponsored and supported war which has destroyed the harmony of the people and ruined the peace of the land. Nearly 4 months ago, the wealthy industrialist Muhammad Yunus was brought back from near exile abroad to take over the government in Bangladesh. He was put into power as an interim leader to restore peace and ensure the emergence of a democratic government after a fresh general election. Instead, a big instead, Bangladesh has gone from crisis to chaos. Its economy is in ruins, its social compact is absolutely tattered. Fear rules the country. As mobs indulge in havoc undisturbed by the police or the army, the golden land of Bangladesh has become a country of desperate people. Hindus, a significant minority in this Muslim-majority country, find themselves hunted, their faith under attack, their voices silenced under Yunus's watch. Hindu temples have been desecrated, homes reduced to ashes, voices silenced through violence and fear. Across Bangladesh, reports of targeted attacks against Hindus are only mounting. Temples have been vandalized. We've been telling you about this. Hindu leaders have been imprisoned. Communities terrorized by extremist mobs. There are reports of Hindus protesting across the country, clashing with the government, leading to violence and fatalities. An ISKCON monk has been arrested, while a large group of ISKCON monks have been barred from entering India, reportedly without any concrete reason. Amid all this, there is a writ petition calling for a ban on Indian television channels. This is no longer just political unrest. It's an outright civil war waged against a community. Bangladesh's secular constitution guarantees religious freedom, but its foundation is crumbling under the weight of extremism, rising religious intolerance, and poor governance. The entire country teetering on the edge of ruin. And the anger has also boiled over to India and around the world. Let's just tell you more about what's actually happening on the ground and get to the very latest. Hindu monk Chinmoy Krishna Das, arrested on charges of sedition in Bangladesh that sparked a wave of protests across Bangladesh, has reportedly faced a massive setback. Reports state that lawyers have refused to appear for him during his bail hearing that has now been deferred by a month. The Chattogram court has reportedly postponed the hearing to January 2nd next year. The Bar Association has reportedly barred any legal professional from representing the Hindu religious leader. What kind of judicial system are we talking about, where one cannot even get the opportunity to defend themselves? Das was arrested in Dhaka last month on charges of sedition amid protests by the Hindu community in Rangpur, demanding stronger legal protections for minority groups. The monk was reportedly denied bail by the Chattogram court on November 26, triggering protests by his supporters. Like we just told you, the anger against the treatment of Hindus in Bangladesh has boiled over to neighboring India. On Tuesday, in fact, Tripura police reportedly arrested 7 people and suspended 3 police officers after an unruly mob breached the security barricade at the Bangladesh Assistant High Commission in Agartala. Later in the day, Bangladesh summoned the Indian envoy, Pranay Verma, and halted visa consular services at its Assistant High Commission in Agartala. On Monday, a protest outside the Bangladesh Assistant High Commission over the arrest of the Hindu monk Chinmoy Krishna Das reportedly spiraled out of control. A group of protesters reportedly broke the police barricade and stormed inside the commission, indulging in vandalism and allegedly removing the Bangladesh national flag from a pole. And earlier, a bus carrying Indian passengers through Bangladesh came under attack, with passengers subjected to anti-India slogans and threats. The bus en route to Kolkata from Agartala was reportedly attacked in Bangladesh's district on Saturday. Not just that, the targeting of 63 ISKCON monks at the Bangladesh-India border, who were barred from entering India, further underscores the ongoing persecution against minorities. Now, a writ petition submitted to the Bangladesh High Court calling for a ban on Indian television channels only adds to the growing list of measures aimed at silencing dissent and isolating the Hindu population. The situation of Bangladeshi Hindus also drawing global attention. British MPs, including Indian origin MP Preeti Patel, raised the issue in the UK Parliament, condemning the violence and urging intervention from the UK government. In a post on the platform X, Patel said that she was deeply concerned by the awful violence seen in Bangladesh and called on the British government to set out how they engaged with the Bangladeshi government on the issue. Patel was joined by another MP, Barry Gardiner, who raised similar concerns, calling the violence in Bangladesh as unacceptable and urging the UK government to hold the Bangladesh government accountable. UK's Foreign Secretary David Lammy reportedly acknowledged the issues raised by the MPs and said that the UK government was monitoring the developments closely. Meanwhile, Sheikh Hasina has accused Yunus and his allies of orchestrating mass killings and targeting minorities. In fact, she alleged that there was a deliberate plan to destabilize the country, implicating student leaders and opposition figures like BNP leader Tariq Rahman. Addressing an event of the Awami League in New York virtually, Hasina slammed Yunus for the string of attacks on temples, churches and the religious outfit ISKCON. According to two Bangladeshi civil society organizations, sexual violence and atrocities were committed against Hindu women in 53 districts in Bangladesh since August this year. It further states that more than 60 Hindu temples, 295 Hindu homes, 180 Hindu businesses were either vandalized, looted or burnt, with cases of persecution against Bangladesh's Hindu community only rising. It's clear that this is not merely a political crisis, but fast inching closer to a full-fledged civil war as extremism tightens its grip on Bangladesh and a dangerous narrative of intolerance takes over. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.